Okay, hello, good evening everybody, and welcome back. I say welcome back. This is our first Fallout stream. Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out where we ended, and I think we did end in here. I think we're okay. Good evening all, good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, we're streaming Fallout today because in Baldur's Gate 3 we've probably got quite a lot to do, you know, we've got a big fight coming up and stuff. I just wanted something just nice and relaxing today, so ambling about Fallout seemed like a good option. I wasn't going to stream anything really, but I've been sat doing nothing and stewing and, you know, worrying about my health for too long now, so I just thought, you know what, we're going to have a change this evening. We're going to do something productive. So, decided to stream some Fallout prematurely, because I was going to stream Fallout right at the end of the series. But this is a one-off. So here we are. So I thought it'd be fun. We'll just see what we can get up to. We're in a major hub town, called the Hub, of course. So we'll probably have lots of people to speak to. Things to buy, water chips to find. Hopefully we won't get into too much trouble, but we'll see. So I seem to recall that there's some books to buy from this fella. There's a combat knife to buy in here. This librarian said something about a hollow disc, something about hub books, hub something, hub money. Bottle caps essentially are what she was talking about. Should just be Mrs. Fancy Pants. So yeah. So we have, I think we've rested. Did we rest? No, what, we didn't rest. Let's rest until morning. Let's have a rest. There's 125 days of water left, plenty of time for us to get our heads down, get to sleep. Maybe and then maybe give it another couple of hours. You know, people probably don't surface before 8 AM, you know. Shops don't open and all that kind of jazz. Pillars of Eternity sea shanties. Oh. Do you know, I'm going to have to go back and listen to some of the Pillars of Eternity 2 songs, because they were really good. Some of the tavern music was pretty cool. In addition to the shanties too. Liv, welcome. Hello, Crazy Canuck. Good evening to you all. So, yeah. Where are we? Anyway, we're here. We've had a nice rest. So we were gonna go this way, I believe. You know, we could check our Pip-Boy map, but it's not that great, is it? But how do you get the map on? There we go, look at that. I just love these high-resolution maps. It's like MS-DOS style. Right. Oh, that was it, the Maltese Falcon. Yes, that's the ticket. So yeah, we had down here to go. We had down here, but we also had an area this way as well. Yeah, we had south, east, west options. We decided to go west first. Is that a song? Go west. I think it's a song. Yeah. Of course, we've got right. Who? I don't care what else happens today. I don't care what else we get up to. You know, whether we find a water chip, you might think that's the pivotal moment of this stream. No, I don't care about any of that. The thing that we need to sort out by the end of this stream, preferably now, whilst you're all here, we need a name for our dog. Priorities, okay? This dog, fought by us, came straight to us, it did. It's like... It sensed a good person. It sensed the bond. We literally just went near it and it attached itself to us. We're a dog lover, of course, and it fought by our side valiantly when we were fighting Gizmo and his crony, taking lumps out of Ezo. So we can't keep calling it dog. I mean, it's you know, male or female, we can't determine. So. I'll take any meat. It is dog meat, yes. It is dog meat, but of course we're not going to call it dog meat because, you know, that's the generic name for all dogs in Fallout. We're going to give it a specific name. So we have Diogo or Diego, Colonel. How about we combine the two? Colonel Diego, Kane, Horston. I'm seeing a name that jumps out at me. We can't go any further until we've got a name. Meat is too generic. Dog beef. Godan, dog pork. I laugh at this because this happened when I had another health scare a few years ago. I resort to not doing anything. I resort to worrying. And I'm sitting here smiling and laughing and joking, but I'm actually still pretty worried. I've got some blood tests coming back to potentially tomorrow, and I've got an MRI scan on Tuesday. But I'm trying to distract myself. And one of the ways I've been trying to distract myself for the past 2 weeks or so, just short of 2 weeks, Clarkson's Farm. Clarkson's Farm is very good. I really enjoyed it. I would like to have watched it under circumstances where I'm feeling a bit better, but it's definitely been something that's made me smile a few times, shed some tears a couple of times because I'm obviously in an emotional heightened state at the moment. So when you were talking about pork and stuff, dog, pork, beef, just made me chuckle because he got cows, he got goats, he had pigs. Have we still got pigs? Pigs, sheep. It's been really good, and it's really eye-opening about the farming industry, I tell you. Right, anyway, K9, Morgan, King, Bob and Morgan. Oh, I quite like that. Morgan's a good idea, because we've got Bob, and our other Fallout character was called Morgan. Bob and Morgan together. I like that. I think we're going with that. That's a good idea. Thank you for your names, everybody. Hope you're not disappointed that I didn't pick it, but I quite like that one. I quite like that one. Liv, that's a good shout. So we got Morgan the dog, and Bob the scientist fella. That's a dab hand with a hunting rifle. Don't tick him off, because he'll blow a hole in your chest. Right. Anyway, let's carry on. Thank you. We have a name now. Right. Okay. Where are we? We are in the. This is a small version of the hub, isn't it? We cannot rest at this location. I don't want to rest, I want a map. Where are we? Are we in the downtown hub area? The entrance to the hub area? This is the downtown area. Okay. This is a small area, which is good. Which one's Ian? Oh, that's Rick. You both look like identical twins. Okay, so let's speak to Rick. What do you want? Let's quickly type the old Bartaroonie. He's got some ammunition, right. What do you want? Could I ask you a few questions, sir? Make it quick, I'm not supposed to be talking on the job. Well, he looks very busy. Not to be confused with Morrigan. Where am I? This looks like a very... if you tell me you're in the hub, I'm going to be... Do you know what? He's talking about his job. What is your job exactly? Not to be rude, but you don't appear to be doing anything. I'm here to make sure nobody messes with Mr. Hightower. Oh, Mr. Hightower. Okay. Is that the same Mr. Hightower as in, like, Police Academy Hightower? Remember anybody old enough to remember watching Police Academy? Or anybody young enough that's watched Police Academy? Just because you weren't born when it was out doesn't mean you haven't watched it. I mean, I think it came out before even I was born, to be fair. Maybe. Or maybe just after. I don't know. Where am I? If you don't know, you probably shouldn't be here. This is the Heights. Mr. Hightower lives here, and he only sees people on appointment. Ah, well, can I set up an appointment with Mr. Hightower? No. Ah, so this is the Heights. Hightower is a tall guy who was a florist. I can't remember if it might have been a florist. I wasn't the biggest fan of the movies, I will admit. I've seen them. I think I've seen them maybe once through, not in any specific order, just when they were on TV and I had nothing better to do. Yeah, he was the big guy. He's related to Tenpenny from Tenpenny. Oh, that's a nostalgic memory. Tenpenny Tower. Right, I don't want to really cause any scene here. Hightower's guards. Where's Hightower's pad? Go away or you'll regret it. That's probably Hightower's pad, right? If we walk in there without an appointment and we trigger combat, we'd have to live with our consequences. Kind of. Hello, Shelley. Good to see you. Oh, hang on. Hang on. What have we got in here? We've got Leon. We've got George. We've got Hightower's wife. And we've got Darren Hightower. Do we dare go inside without an appointment? Are we that much of a rebel? We've been told we shouldn't enter here without an appointment. They look like a friendly bunch. We'll speak with the door guard first, just to make sure that we're not stepping on any toes. If he says do one, then we'll probably do one. We don't want to cause any scenes. Can I help you? I have an appointment with Mr. Hightower and I'm running very late. Ooh, it's a bit risky. Bit risky, Bob. I don't think Bob's that kind of a person. We have no reason to speak to Hightower at the moment anyway. We're looking for the water company, aren't we? The water caravan? That's our main concern. Unless Mr. Hightower's got a water chip, we're not interested. Okay, we'll go in here though. What's in here? Okay, hopefully this won't be a problem. Just looking in the bookcase. What kind of game is this? What kind of game is this where there's no loot in any of the bookcases? What's going on? Very disappointing. Ah, damn it. What about in here? So it's a bathroom. Okay, so this is the Heights, and this is where Hightower hangs out. Well, we'll know that for future reference, but right now we don't have a purpose, a reason to speak with Mr. Hightower, so we'll leave him be for now. Our primary goal is hunting down this water chip whilst we're here, or at least a lead as to where it is. We have no lead other than a potential hollow disc which has been sold by a librarian who is a rip-off merchant, judging by the prices of her books. So we don't trust her very much. Right. Okay. I think our next port of call will be to the east. Oh, come on, how come? Come on, Bob. Get a move on, will you? Got things to be doing here. Yeah, the pathfinding system isn't quite as good as other games where you can click off the edge of the map and just expect your characters to run there. You've got to be a little bit more patient. Right, let's set the quick save up for today, shall we? There we go. Okay, this is a slightly bigger area. People with slightly bigger armor on. I mean, this makes me think that there's things worth protecting in here. Right, I mean, this looks like a very much a kind of a much more. That's what I'm looking for. You know, you got like warehouses, manufacturing kind of thing. You know, production area, storage. That kind of, you know, that kind of a vibe. Anyway, we'll go in order. We'll go around the building slowly. Metal barrel. Made from steel, no less. Well, these are police officers. Okay. Watch your back, this isn't a safe place. So we've got Skag. Skag? I thought Skag was his name. So apparently it's the type of person that they are. These damn Skags. Am I still playing Three Kingdoms? Yes, I am. I am, in short, yes. I know we're getting back to normal scheduling, touchwood, hopefully, in the not too distant future once I've got all my health sorted properly. Things are taking a bit of a pause at the moment. So, you can have my old place. I like it here. all had gone according to plan, I'd have been starting bloody Season 2 of Cliffs of Amber now, and resuming Free Kingdoms, but hey, things don't always go according to bloody plan, do they? Right, this is a large metal roller door, jammed shut, reading loading only. Oh, hang on a second, there's a bin here. Anything in the bin? It's a mailbox. Ah. Don't think this is a mail type of place, do you? People getting mail? Boxes, a makeshift table. There's somebody in here. Okay, so there's so much space. So much space, but not many things to steal. Which this makes complete sense to me. Oh no, don't, Ian. Don't do this silliness again, please, Ian. Blocking us in. It's quite cool, actually, that there's not a lot of stuff lying about, because we're in a post-apocalyptic world. Why would there be stuff just lying all over the place? Oh, look at these handy things that I can just take. They'd ought to be taken, wouldn't they? So it is kind of good that you don't have that so much things lying about in bookcases and things. It makes sense to me. It makes sense. Right. Anyway, thank you, D21. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I've had some pretty awful symptoms that point towards nasty things, and I've been a bit worried, but we'll see. We'll see. I've got lots of. I say lots. I've got things coming up this week that should hopefully provide some answers. Jacob the arms dealer. Armed or flanked by two. So I kept noticing this coming up when we were going into buildings, and I thought it was like a sign or something, but I think it's actually Ian. Ian's obviously a person that's been around a bit, so whenever we go to a new place, Ian obviously chirps up and gives us a little bit of a description about the shop or whatever the building is, which is pretty cool, actually. It's like he's our little own personal tour guide. Anyway, we won't go nosing about in here, but we will speak with the arms dealer. Hi, welcome to Jake's. I've got some great merchandise in stock. Feel free to look around. What are you selling? I deal with high-end arms, the best stuff you can find this side of the Brotherhood. And since the Brotherhood doesn't deal with outsiders, I've got to say I'm the best. I have a sniper rifle, and you will be hard-pressed to find flamethrower fuel anywhere else in the wastes. Oh yeah, got a Geiger counter too, very rare. Not that rare. That trader who we were going to buy the books from had a Geiger counter, didn't he? Yes, I don't believe you. I think he's a typical salesman. What did a Geiger counter for? What do you need a Geiger counter for? Though it's been 80 years or so since the bombs fell, there's still radiation around, you goof. You can't see it, never could, but it's there, heck. I'm willing to bet you got some counts on you now. Everyone that lives in the waste has a few rad counts. Okay, we're a scientist, we know about radiation. We were just checking if he was pulling our leg or not. Clearly he knows his stuff. But no, tell me more about this radiation. I'm really interested to hear about this, though. Some call it the Phantom Death, because that's what it is. You can't see it, you can't hear it, you can't even smell it. It basically builds up in your system. You never feel it until it's too late. The more trips you make to hot spots, the more it builds up, and it will never leave your system. Ever. The rads just keep building up. Well, unless you can get hold of some Radaway. Okay, where can I find Radaway? I don't carry it. Any I find I keep for myself. Right up the street here, there's a guy that may be able to help you. His name's Vance. Don't ask too many questions of him. Let's just say this is his area of expertise. Just tell him Jacob sent you and he should do you up just fine. Okay, well that's not what we wanted to, everything we wanted to ask. Okay, your selection is good, but I'm looking for something with a bit more punch. More punch than a sniper rifle. Minigun, perhaps? Laser rifles? Gun runners. Oh, the Brotherhood of Steel. Okay, we've heard about those Brotherhood people. Right. Let's buy something. Right, okay, so let's take a look at the stocks after all the chin wagging. Right, you've got some metal armor. We've got some... Whoa. Explosive rocket. Okay. Oh, ooh, hang on. Is this the Gauss? Was this called a Gauss rifle? Flame? Oh, this is a flamethrower. Oh, this is a flamethrower. Hunting rifle we have. We've got one of them. We've got some of them. What's this? Pulse grenades. Rocket launcher. Assault rifle. We've got armor. Ooh, combat armor. Ooh, high-tech armor. How much is that? Oh, 19,000. Okay, let's put that back. Holy cow. Sniper rifle, how much is that? 6.5. How much? 1,900 for the Geiger counter. I'll buy from the shopkeeper guy. He was a lot more reasonable. We've got ammunition. We've got, what's this? 5mm. What's that? Energy cells. Rockets, armor piercing rockets. Shotgun. Combat knife. Shotgun shell. Ooh, what's this? 14mm pistol. Desert Eagle. Ooh. Combat shotgun. Oof, that'll do some damage. Caps. More stuff. Geiger counter again. Okay, so he's got a lot of ammunition. Some good stuff. We'll bear that in mind if ever we want to buy any. But right now, we're not in the... we're not looking to purchase anything in particular other than a water chip. We could ask him about a water chip, couldn't we? That option seems to have vanished. Which makes me think he doesn't know where one is. Right, what's this? Oh, Vance. This is the Vance fella. Flanked by a couple of thugs. Okay. Fallout 2? Oh yes, definitely Fallout 2 is happening. I can't just play the first one. Of course we're going to have to play the second two as well. 100%. Question is, will Bob be making a return? I don't know. Or a new character. I can't remember the timeline of the games and if it makes any sense for the character to return. But we'll see. But yeah, definitely playing it. Right, Vance. What can I do for you? Who are you? Who are you? Who the hell are you? Okay, oh, he's a guy that goes, okay, so he sells Radaway. So if we need Radaway, he sells drugs. Okay. Stim packs, of course. Doctor's packs. Psycho, more drugs. Radex. Protection from rads. Super stim packs. Okay. It's cool. Who are you? Okay, Vance. Good to meet you, Vance. What do you have to sell? Okay, so Vance is happy to sell to us. We see what he has to sell. We're just checking he hasn't got anything else he wants to disclose to us. I don't think he does. It's fine. Right, so we've got Big Arms Dealer. We've got Radaway and Drug Dealer. These are all to be noted down mentally so that, you know, when we need these things, we know where to come. So, you know, when I do need them, I'll have completely forgotten where they are. But in my head, I know where they are right now. Right, let's carry on. Not seeing much in the way of anything that we are really looking for here. This is a two-entrance building. Wooden boxes. A broken table. More boxes. Junk. This bed has seen a lot of use and wear and tear. Really? Really? Okay. Oh, who's this? A shambling, it's a zombie. This is a zombie here. A peasant. I'm thirsty. This place is... Oh, is that a It's a staircase. Hang on. Like a secret entrance to somewhere. This could be bad. Why is there a... Oh, actually, it's not hidden. It is just a staircase. But what's downstairs? Ooh, let's have a look. Oh. Oh, this could be secret. This is... Oh, this... Oh, secret society. Holy cow. Thieves Guild? I mean, we're being nosy, so let's continue to be nosy, shall we? We have found the Thieves Guild, apparently. Oh, it's locked. This could be our first test to get into the Thieves Guild. Can you unlock the door? We have no reason to do it though, do we? So let's not bother. We probably could, but randomly picking locks on doors in areas we have no reason to be doing it just seems a bit dodgy. We're a law-abiding citizen, you know. So that's the Thieves Guild. We'll bear that in mind too. Right now, we just want to get some to the water people. Learn to pick pockets from them and pick the power armor from that vendor. If we were that way inclined... Fallout 2, I'm creating an evil character. I've decided. I've played good characters for too long now. When was the last time I played an evil character? A properly evil, you know, blow your head off because you looked at me funny kind of character. Not for a long time. And these Fallout games, as I said before, are kind of like, yeah, you can do what you want. You might dead end yourself if you're not careful, but you can blow, you know, don't like the cut of a peasant's jib? Poof! Just take their head off. Not a problem. So I think Fallout 2 would be an ideal game to play such a character. You know, who would be happy to steal stuff, kill people for stuff. You know, some of the you know, the dialogue lines that you get to pick from as well with a character that's, you know, a bit that way inclined are quite fun, quite funny. So I think Fallout 2, planning ahead here, we're going to be an evil character. Oh, when I say evil, I mean probably Bob levels of evil. I think so. Maniacally evil. Slappy. What a name. Slappy McSlapface. Right. Pretty stuff. Why is the moon? Okay. Alright. Mr. Slappy, what do you do around here? I do, then you do, then we all do. No, really, what do you do? I do this, and then I do that. You see Harold? Harold's fun. His hair falls out. Falls in the wind. There it goes. Wind. Alright. The moon is out there. Oh, he's a ghoul. He's a ghoul. We have a ghoulie here. I think Bob is going to have a heart attack here. What the hell happened to you? What the hell are you?
Spare change, old friend, old pal? Can you help a poor mutant down on his luck?
Keep away from me! How about 5? Just, I think we feel like almost petrified into giving him something. Yeah, just don't eat me. What the hell are you?
Oh, kind of you, friend. Very kind. You know, if I could clear the gunk out of there, you just might find a tear in old Harold's eye.
You're welcome. Harold?
Oh, hey, it's you again.
Hi.
Anything I can do for you?
What the hell are you? What's your story? Bob's a lot more polite than me. What the hell are you? What's your story? Why you look like that? Why the hell are you talking?
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Well...
The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Harold. Don't recognize him. Harold? Harold. No, should I? Harold. Harold. Have we come across a Harold in the game already? No.
Well, after the Great War, my vault was one of the first to open. Phew, long time.
Oh, now we've got now he's got our interest. Harold from a vault. Okay. One of the first to open. Tell me more.
All started with the sirens. I was young, but oh, I do remember that. A lot of terrible years followed, and I remember walking out of the vault late one morning.
Where was your vault?
You know, I'm not real sure anymore. West, I think. Wait, east? Oh, I don't know.
What did you do then?
Well, I was a trader. Did pretty good making a circuit between survivors. Lost a lot of good people, though.
How?
Gangers got 'em. Scavengers attacking the caravans, and mutants, son of a dog, if they weren't springing up like rabbits with a mission. Had to have an army of guards with just to do a deal.
Mutants? Where were these mutants coming from?
Everywhere. Hell, seemed like you couldn't fart without hitting one. But mostly in the northwest.
You farted northwest. Okay, did you explore the area?
We mounted an expedition. God, Richard Gray led a small group of us up there.
Richard Gray?
Richard Gray was a doctor.
Dr.
A
Richard
little
Gray.
older than me, and Fran was he smart. He found the source.
Source?
Some sort of old military base. We lost a lot of folks getting in there.
Okay. Okay, base. Source. What were you up against?
Robots and such. A lot of them. Damn surprised they was still running after all this time. What with the war and all. Whew, boy, they tore us a good one.
What did you do once you got past the robots?
We got pretty far inside. Wasn't a lot of us left by then. Gray, me, and a couple of others. One of them robots got Francine. Mark was wounded. Sent him back to the surface. Then it was just me and Gray.
What happened to Mark?
To this day, I don't know. He never made it back here, and, well, I couldn't face the wasteland again, so I never looked.
What about you and Gray?
We made it to some sort of central core, like a plant of some sort. That's when it happened.
What?
A robot crane crashed into us. Last I saw Gray, he was flying through the air and into some sort of acid bath. I was in bad shape and, well, I passed out.
And you never saw Gray again?
No, you idiot! I just said I never saw him again, didn't I?
Did he? I'm just sorry, I'm confused. I'm trying to figure out who you are. Your face is putting me off. How did you survive?
Well, I have no idea. Woke up in the wasteland, barely hanging on. Got lucky, and some traders I knew found me days later. Good thing, since I was already changing. They brought me here, and here I've been since.
How did you mutate?
Alls I know is it was something inside that base.
Radiation?
How the hell should I know? Gray would have known if anybody could. Anyway, that's how the deal went down.
Thanks for the story.
Well, thanks for letting me tell it. Oh, hey, it's you again. Anything I can do for...
Okay.
Oh, hey, it's you again.
It's me again. You don't have anything. Okay.
Anything I can...
No, that's it. Harold? Harold. I'm still at a loss here. Okay, so anyway. That's Harold, the mutant fella. He's been here ever since. Well, he's been alive since before the war. So this is quite early, this game, isn't it? So like literally, you really say 80 years ago the bombs fell. And he was one of the first people to. Oh, his vault was one of the first vaults to open after the bombs fell. Went to a base to the north, and the rest is history. You're gonna need to give me a clue. Clearly, Harold. I don't know. Harold. Do we need to know a Harold? Is he in another game? Not another game. You know what I mean. Another one of the Fallout games. Seedy-looking person. Other Bob. Yeah. Oh! Oh my God! What happened? Okay, so they don't like us entering. Have we triggered the entire town? Oh my God! Right, we're gonna run towards the police, people. Run towards the police, quick! Run! Run! Oh no! 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 What's happening in here? What's going on here? Would I like a clue? I'd like to get the flipping hell out of here, to be honest with you. We have to reload this. This seems unfair. The hell? I should probably use a stim pack. I don't want to lose people. Oh, for God's sake. Can't end combat. Okay, now I'm dead. There we go. That'll do. I don't think they like people walking into their place. Oh, I have to go through all that entire conversation with him again? Where did I quick save it? I think before we spoke to him. Do we... I don't know if speaking with him is going to be useful in terms of unlocking anything. I don't think so. So we won't talk to him again. We didn't... It wasn't like a... We didn't unlock it or sneak in. We just opened the door. It's a bit bizarre. Open the door and just get attacked on sight. Seedy looking person. Clearly they don't want guests. Right, I think we're done here. The police just stood there. That's just another day in this part of town. We did warn you. It's a bit dangerous here. You didn't listen, did you? Right, it's fine. Don't be so rude. Knock first. This is a wasteland. Knocking is a thing of the civilized world. Does this look civilized to you? Anyway, we'll leave this for now. So we've got guns to buy. We've got a mutant, and we've got what they call ghoul, and we've got right away and health supplies. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and we've got the Thieves Guild. Got the Thieves Guild too. Right. So that means that if we go south, then that must be where the water merchant people are, or the water merchants, water caravan people, which is our last bit of hope of this town to find this water chip. Harold from Fallout 3. Harold. Still not ringing a bell. It's been a long time, you know what I mean? Harold. Was he a Megaton? Oh, what's this? Boom. Oh, water merchants. Oh, lots of water tanks. Bit of a thing there. Building there. Building here. Okay. Where are we going to start? We'll start here. Who are you? The hub guard. Can I help you? Where am I? You're in the south end of the hub. If you look around, you'll find water merchants and a small hospital. Hospital? The children of the Cathedral run a small hospital here in the hub. They seem like a decent bunch. And the water merchants? Those bastards. They think they own the damn hub just because they have a control of the water tower. Okay, thank you. Those bastards. Take you don't like them then. Hey, a bookcase where we will find nothing at all. But hey, it doesn't stop us from looking, does it? I'll find a book in one of these bookcases. If it bloody takes me all my effort to look through 50,000 bookcases before I find one that I need. Right, no. Okay, let's see. Where's the door to this place? Oh, this will be the church. Thorndyke, guard of the children, children of the Atom. Jane. Okay, this is an interesting place. We might visit the church after we spoke to the water merchant people. I haven't figured out who Harold is. Where? Harold. I'm struggling to remember any ghouls from Fallout 3. Apart from old Moira, who turned into a ghoul after we blew up Megaton. You're like the evil person that we were. Right, okay. How do we get into here? Is that the back door? No, the door's here. Okay. We'll go to the water merchants in a second. We've been there, just making sure that there's nothing else. Ah, there we go. Look at that. That is the office area. Okay, this is the main area with bookshelves on it. Bookshelves in it. Bookshelves that are empty. This is proper like hardcore, isn't it? We ain't giving you nothing. You think you can go walking around taking things from bookshelves willy-nilly? No chance. Not on our watch. Caravan driver. If you're looking for a job on one of our caravans, you should talk to the master merchant. She's in that building to the east. Okay. So this is the end of the line here. Okay. Nope. We'll keep trying. Nope. Maybe that's why those guys shot us on sight when we went through the door. It's like, oh, the bookcase thief's here. Quick, shoot him dead. I've heard about him. Right. This is the water merchants. I think we better quick save this. Because this could go horribly wrong. Office of the water merchants. They're the big movers and shakers of the hub since they supply the water that keeps everything going. So we have got guards, caravan employee, master merchant. Right, we'll speak with you then, shall we? The master merchant. I don't care what they say. We need new parts. Oh, yes. Sorry, what can I do for you? Straight to the point. Not beating about any bushes here. Do you have a water chip? Water chip? Oh, those old vault purifying control chips? That's a good start. Well, I'm sure I speak for the entire town when I say you won't find one of them here. Without the proper equipment, they're worthless. Only a vault, or maybe Necropolis, would have any use for one. Why do you ask? Ah, we've heard about Necropolis. Why would Necropolis need one? Well, it's just a guess, really. We tried to start a caravan route to Necropolis once, but they refused to trade with us. Nobody in their right mind refuses water these days unless they have a reliable supply. I figure they must have their own purifier, or they would have died out a long time ago. So, are you looking to have us go up to your vault? We didn't mention that we were from a vault, did we? She's very good. She's put two and two together. Well, okay. How much is it going to cost? And this is obviously not going to be a permanent solution. Well, it is quite a distance away. 2,000 caps should cover the initial caravan, and I'm sure your vault will have stuff to trade to keep us going for a while. However, with our current reserves, I'm guessing that we will only be able to keep your vault going for an extra 100. Okay. So if we tick down the time and we get close to them dying out, we can come here to give them or to buy us an extra 100 days, really. We'd probably try to barter it down to 500. Maybe 1,000 if that failed, but we're not in need of any extra days at the moment. We've got a lot of time, and now we have another lead, that being Necropolis. So I don't have the cash. I'll come back when I do. We do want to trade with you, though. Okay. Ooh, a Vault 13 water flask. A collector's item. What's she doing with one of them? I kind of want it. Got a collector's item. Little Vault 13 flask. Right. 39 caps. We're buying that. I don't know why, but it just seems like the right thing to do. Little trinket. Thank you. There we go. Reminds me of home. Right, Oh, I'm intrigued now. Oh. Right, okay, so Oh! We can't actually... Oh, I seem to remember that. Could we could use that to drink some water, could we? Container for the holding and preservation of water or other liquids. It weighs £2. Ah, so we can actually put some more in there. Fallout New Vegas pre-order thing. Oh. Okay, so let's take a check. Or let's take a little checkaroo on what the hell's happening here. Let's first of all bring up our status. So we've got Vault 13. Obviously we're trying to find a water chip. That's fine. Is there anything for us to do in the hub? Not really. We haven't picked up anything. We can join a caravan, which we have no reason to do. We have no reason to do right now. So we have a few things that we could purchase on our before we leave here. We have the books, which we could purchase. We have the combat knife for Ian, which is definitely the most... oh, look at that, it's New Year's Eve! Which is the most serviceable item for him to use, because he's using a regular knife and he's going to be... if he uses that, it's not very good. So I think if we're going to buy anything from here before we leave, I think it should be the combat knife. The books are handy, but they're not like urgent, and we don't know how much this water chip is going to cost us. And now we have another lead, so I'm kind of thinking that we save our coins until we've got this water chip. So we're going to take this money, because Ian is going to pay for his own combat knife, because he's going to use it. It's not my bloody combat knife, is it? Ian can pay for it. So taking his money off him. Right, oh, we've got the church people. So we'll go and buy that combat knife in a second. But yes, before we leave, we've got the church people to speak to. But yeah, are these people dead? Oh, this is the hospital. These are patients. Who's this guy? Thorndyke. Sir, I am a healer. You have no need for my services. Oh, what's this place about? For me, sir, it is a place to practice the gift of healing. For others, it is a place where stray souls may be gathered and put onto a productive path. Forgive me, but I have no patience for long conversation. There are other people who may instruct you better than I. Please excuse me. Tell me about your work. The Holy Flame commands that I heal people. Its wisdom is incontrovertible, so I obey. I've already learned much about the world beyond the cathedral. Tell me about this cathedral. It's a very beautiful place, although a little overcrowded these days. It's far to the south of us. We faithful gather to praise our master, the Holy Flame, and to pray for peace and unity. Now, if that will be all... No, tell me about this peace and unity. Peace is as ever forged by war and hardship, as is unity. Alas, my gifts will be needed in the days to come. Tell me about this war. You've pried enough information. Good day to you. Are you sure? How much do you charge for your services? Okay. Do you sell anything? Not a jot. Okay. They sound like weirdos. Children of the Flame! Flame on! Something about war, peace, peace and love, peace and war, unity and peace. Who knows?
Why do you disturb an elder of the cathedral?
Just looking around.
Then why are you here? What would bring you to the children of the cathedral?
I'm a seeker of knowledge. And I would like to learn more. Well, we are, really. We're an intelligent person. We like reading and we like knowledge.
Are you a child?
Am I one of the children of the cathedral? No.
Are you interested in converting to our faith? We can offer you what no one else can.
And what's that?
A lifetime of contentment, fulfillment in the knowledge you're working to rebuild the planet and make it a better place for those who follow.
Your cups are overflowing with fulfillment. Not right now, but maybe a bit later once I've finished my business. You know, I've got people that are technically dying in 5 days or so if I don't get a move on. So, you know, I don't think they'd appreciate me, you know, converting, becoming a children of a church, attending services and running errands and other such things at this moment in time. But I may be back a little bit later. Perhaps.
Believe what you will. Just do it elsewhere. You may leave.
She doesn't want to barter. I think we've offended her. Okay, we're not joining any sort of mad cults right now, but we may be back. We may be back. If the mood takes us. Right. Because right now, the only place that we need to be going, apparently, is Necropolis. Which, I mean, I don't know. We don't know if we're equipped to go to Necropolis. We don't know how dangerous it is at Necropolis, but we've been told that Necropolis could have a water chip. And if they're using it, then it's not free. It's not going to be available. You know, just take it out and kill a whole town? No. So it's a bit, I don't know what we're going to do there, but obviously we need to get there to pick their brains. Hopefully they're a friendly bunch. We've got options to join a caravan here. Paid work to act as a caravan guard. It might be safer to walk with a caravan guard to get to places, but we don't know how dangerous it is to get to Necropolis, so we'll go on our own first. If it proves to be difficult, we may run back. But yeah, I think we'll buy a combat knife for Ian, and that'll be as much as we purchase from here. Right, barter. Barter. Right, thank you. I'll take a combat knife, if you will. Because Ian likes to stab things. Or should we give him a sledgehammer? Sledgehammer! Minimum strength 6. Very popular with the muscular crowd. Okay. Sledgehammer or combat knife for Ian? 272. 375. I think a combat knife is probably... What does the more damage? That would be my question. What does more damage? Or what looks cooler? You know, Ian smashing things with a sledgehammer. It could be pretty cool, couldn't it? What do we reckon? Is there anything else we need to sell? I mean, barely worth it, is it? Right. Oh, we're going to sell one of them. Oh. You know what? Every little helps. I'm going to sell a knife because he'll have 2 knives when we sell it, buy this other one. Right, anybody got any preferences? No? Whether we go for the sledgehammer or the stabby thing, stabby knifey? This is more expensive, so it's probably better. No, we won't have Ian be an uncouth brute smashing things with a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer would be cooler. I don't know what Ian's strength is also. I mean, I would imagine Ian's strength is more than 6, but we don't know for certain, do we? So if he can't use it, it might be a problem. So we'll play it safe. We'll give him the combat knife, just in case. What we got? 300 and 300. Obviously, Ian's not paid for all of this. 300 and what? That's a 17. It's a good game for learning your maths. Right, we'll go with that. Thank you. So that's a good purchase. Let's there you go, Ian. Don't say I don't ever give you anything. Hang fire. There we go. And why don't you take a combat knife as well? Excellent. And the next time we go into combat, please draw your best weapon, if you wouldn't mind. Thanks very much. Thank you. Right. Perfect. So I think it's time for us to pop to Necropolis. We're kind of still like 50-50 about those books. But now that we know where a water chip might be, and we're probably going to have to pay for it, we kind of like don't want to be spending money willy-nilly. So those books will have to wait for now. Come on, Ian, come on, Morgan. Let's get ourselves moving. We've got places to go here. Water chips to find. Right. I wonder if Ian knows about Necropolis. Can we ask him? No. Just Hub or Junktown that we can ask him about. Because he might say, Necropolis? No, don't go there, you idiot. Do you have a death wish? At which point we'll say, no, of course we don't, but we've got people hanging on us, you know, our every action here. Without us, they'll die. Right, where is Necropolis? It could be this here. Oh, hang on. It's just here. It's not that far away. Uh-oh. Junk and rocks are scattered about. Bones of a two-headed cow. A cactus. Rocks everywhere. A metal barrel. What? What, we have literally stopped to pick up a bit of ammunition? Well, if that's our random encounter, I will take it. I will take it. It's better than having our head blown off by some foul things, raiders, heads bitten off by, you know, great hulking creatures. Okay. So here is Necropolis. So, yeah, we have... Let's have a look where we've been. So we've been... This is our vault. This is Shady Sands. We've been to Vault 15. This is where the original raiders were. So that's all of those covered. Junktown we've been to, which was here. We've been to the hub. So we've covered all of these. Necropolis is where we're going now. So we've covered all of these. Brotherhood, I think, was here. I think. And down here, Boneyard, I would assume, unless that's the Brotherhood. So, you know, I think we've visited a fair few places so far. I think we're doing pretty well. Oh, Necropolis! Happy New Day! Oh, we've missed it. We've missed the New Year celebrations. Damn it! It's now 2162. Right. I wonder what we did on the road. We tucked into some lovely iguana bits, cracked open a scorpion tail, sucked out the juice, washed it down with a Nuka-Cola. What a way to spend your New Year's. Right, this is... I remember this music. It's ringing a bell. Oh God, I remember this music. It's filling me with dread. Right, let's just see if these things attack us. Do these things look like they're aggressive? You can always run out if we need to. Maybe we can sneak. Into the motel. Oh, there's ghouls in here. Oh, there's ghouls everywhere, folks. There's ghouls, ghouls, ghouls. Wherever we look. I'm not seeing a single friendly face here. There's got to be friendly people here, or at least people that aren't going to kill you. They're apparently... Oh, we've got a manhole cover. Maybe under... Maybe... Oh, hang on. Maybe they're underground. Maybe they're underground. Manhole covers here. Yeah, I think they might be underground. Civilization might be underground, people. Let's make a beeline for a manhole cover. I mean, there's probably stuff to loot up here. There's a manhole cover there, right there. It's a bit close for my liking. I think the game is basically telling us we're going to have to fight at least one set of ghouls. Or maybe not. Hang fire. Hang fire. Hang fire. Can we get down here? And kind of go round the back and up, maybe? I mean, I'm intrigued to see if they are hostile, but I don't want to trigger combat unnecessarily. Just for a little experiment. We're going to assume they're not friendly. Arriving at this time of night was probably a good idea. Unintentional, but a good idea. We're going to go a very wide berth and see if we can get underneath. I kind of want to push my luck now and maybe see if there's any loot to be had in areas that there's no zombies. There may be zombies that we haven't seen though. It's just a bathroom, isn't it? Right here. They're really pushing our luck now. It's another bathroom. Right, okay. Okay, it's fine. Feel the tension, baby. Aha. Oh, dead bodies. Alright, excellent. Excellent. Oh! Okay, so where's the civilization here? I'm not seeing it. Has anybody seen anything that resembles civilization? I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's loot the dead bodies and see what's going on here. It's hard to see whether there's any sort of transition points. Oh, knife. I mean, the fact that there are dead bodies here should really give us a sign that we perhaps don't want to be down here. Burnt, shot, maimed. Got a bunch of greater mole rats. Maybe they are friendly. I don't think they are. Maybe we are being bigots. Those lovely ghouls. How did you come to the conclusion that they were hostile? Oh! You have nothing to fear from us. The ghoul leader. We were being bigots. They might be friendly. Hang fire, people. Ghoul lookout. Ghoul lookout. Let's speak with the ghoul leader, and then we can be on friendly terms. Maybe these greater mole rats are their friends. I don't trust them. Get your gun out. Oh, this is Bob we're talking about, Mr. Naive here. Ghoul leader. Oh, look. What did he say? Oh, you can trust in us. You've got nothing to fear. Ah. Oh, breathe a sigh of relief. Nothing to fear. We've spoken to a ghoul, that Harold fella. So, you know, they just look a bit funny. Nothing to be worried about. Come on, Ian. Come on, Morgan. We're safe as houses. Thank you for not shooting first. Can I help you with anything? Yes, I'm looking for water. The surface of Necropolis and the water is controlled by Set and his ghouls. We are a much more peaceful group, which disgusts Set. Oh. So the surface and the water is controlled by Set and his ghouls. So there's like two factions of ghouls here. These are the peaceful ones. Okay, so who is this Set fella? Set is a ghoul like us, but has assumed a certain amount of power in the above ground world. He is on... Oh, he's an oaf. Oh. Why does he let you survive down here? He does not speak of it. However, Set is afraid of not having enough people to defend Necropolis if it ever needed it. So he gives us what water we need. Okay. Hang fire people. Okay. So we're going to mention the water chip, see if he's heard of one of those. Since our pump stopped working, we have been getting our water from a place under the ground. I have heard that a water computer is being used to purify the water. Oh. I sense a trade-off coming here. If we can get their pump working, they won't need the computer with the water chip clearly in it. Because if we just take the chip out now, they'd all die. Which is rather interesting, because I get a feeling that would be an option. To screw them all over. I kind of feel that would be an option. Yeah, we'll get you a water pump for you. Yeah, not a problem. Take the chip and let them all die of what's it called? Thirst. Okay, interesting. Where is that? The watershed is to the north. You'll need to take the sewers to get there. You aren't thinking of taking the water chip from us, are you? No? Of course, my people... No, why? If you take the water chip from us, then we will all die. With our water pump broken, we need it to survive. See? Moral dilemma. Is it possible that your pump could be fixed? That may be difficult. The parts needed to fix the pump were lost in the sewers under the watershed. The most naive ghoul ever. Yeah, exactly. Why is that so difficult? The sewers are filled with monsters, and none of my people that I have sent to retrieve them have come back. Are you willing to retrieve the parts so that the water pump can be fixed? Now, if we were playing as the real Bob, clearly not. We'd be running with the chip and see ya. It's up to you to find your own water source now, you idiots. But however, this Bob... Yes. When you get the parts, return here. It is possible that I can help you further. Oh, we've just got ourselves into a right pickle here. Right, fix the Necropolis water pump. Holy cow. We just got ourselves a lead. Right, they can be found in the sewers underneath the watershed. Go east from here and then north. You will find the watershed in that direction. East and then north. Right. You reckon they'll mind if we take supplies? Such as doctor's bags? I don't think we need a first aid kit, to be honest with you. We're hiding. Please, don't tell anybody we're here. The super mutants. I don't think we're going to be equipped to deal with what's under the watershed, but we're going to have to take a look, aren't we? We're going to have to. So, can anybody remember where he said the computer was? That we can take the water ship out of and just do a runner. That sets zombies, well, zombies, mutants were a little bit more. Oh, are you still there? Yeah, all these ladders. Yeah, this looks like it's a very maze-like place. This place gives me the creeps. Yeah, I don't know about the creeps, but this place clearly is huge. Right. Yeah. Let's get our best rat-kicking boots on. Need to kill these rats quickly. Oh my god, there's one here. Sprung a surprise on me. What are you doing here? You stab people that are going to blow your face off, and then you shoot little creatures like these. You need to get your priorities sorted, mate. Next thing you'll be pulling out a shotgun to kill them. There's quite a lot of rats here. Oh god. That's right. That's right. Morgan is a rat killing expert here. Maybe he just, yeah, grossed out by rats. Needs to kill them from afar. Ah, good doggy. Squeak! Oh, Ian, what are you doing? This better be worth it. That's all I'm saying. No mercy. Right. These things, however, not playing ball with having those things attack me. Yeah, that's not happening, pal. Shoot and flip and run. It's my method for these creatures. Thank you very much. Oh, he's off, look. He's doing it again. Oh, look at Morgan go. Morgan ain't messing about. Morgan is not messing about, I tell you. Ian shot Morgan! What are you doing? You klutz. Remnants of a zombie guard. Right, okay. We've come all this way, and these people don't have a single bit of loot. Oh, hang on a second. Plasma pistol. It's probably worth a few pretty pennies, that. Is there anything resembling any more loot? Yeah, I definitely think a plasma pistol was a good trade-off for a few little scratches from some furry creatures. Right. So we're gonna have to find where this. What are we reckoning? He says go east and north, so this is the east bit. Maybe that's the north bit. East and north. I think we're going to the next transition point. I think so. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe this ladder here. As a potential. Oh, just give me 1 second first. Let's have a wee look upstairs. Okay, so they're not hostile then on the surface, which is good to know, so we can walk around freely. So we have a talking super mutant here, which is probably something that's, well, definitely something that's quite new to Bob. What the hell is this great hulking thing? Oh, it talks. People with faces melting off. People that look like they should be, 15 times the size that they should be. My face is a bit bright on there. I haven't done my camera settings today. You'll have to make do with my very bright face, I'm afraid. Okay, so it's good to know that we can manoeuvre up here free of will, but this place is absolutely flipping huge. Absolutely huge. And on the menu today is it's roast chicken with some potatoes and veg. Now, one of the issues that I've got is that I've got a load of gastro issues, which have progressively got worse over 4 weeks, which is really quite disconcerting. It started off with abdominal pain, it's gone to abdominal pain in my lower abdomen, upper abdomen, and it's got to the point where I've lost my appetite and been a little bit nauseous. So these are all not very good signs. But today, and well, today certainly, appetite, oh, back to normal. But I'm eating this now, for example, and my stomach is absolutely giving me hell. But it's been fine all day. Up until this meal, I've been fine all day. No stomach pains, nothing. I thought, oh, I'm having a really good day today. I felt the best that I felt probably for 2 weeks. And that's why I thought, I'll do a stream. But now I've just eaten some of this. Oh, stomach is doing absolute cartwheels. But this is and you didn't see the plate of food, but I've been eating smaller portions of food because I've just never been hungry. It's like, I'm just eating to keep my strength up kind of thing. But today, I've had a nice lunch, I had some biscuits, a cup of tea, and then my mum's bought this massive plate of food, chicken, veg, all of it, and I'm like, yeah, I can eat all of this. I've got the appetite to eat all of it. Which I'm thinking to myself, hopefully that's a good sign. But yeah. So it's very nice. I will finish it eventually. Just having a breather. But anyway, so yes, we are here and we're trying to figure out how to get to this area that will allow us to find a part for a water pump. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe we should rest and get to a place where basically just rest and get some light on the situation, make it sunny and bright and light, because it's a bit dark and it's like, yeah, well, not so sure. Can't see too much. Signpost. So I think getting some light. Just picture us sat behind this car, just sat down on our backsides, back against this vehicle, resting up, and let's get some light on the situation. Might help us out a bit, Thanks, Sculptor. I'm certainly feeling better than I have been today. Today's been a good day. As I said, minimal stomach pains until now. But what I've developed over the past 3 days, which again, I'm like, I'm probably sick of hearing me, but this is why obviously I've not been streaming and stuff. It's just like, it's like every day I wake up and it's like, what is it going to be today? What is going to be next on the list of issues? I've gone from stomach issue. I've gone from a virus. I got a virus initially, to chest palpitations, which I've got more tests to have on them, to the gastro issues becoming almost to the point of unbearable, where it's painful to eat, lost my appetite, and then 3 days ago I initially put it down to being sat in the hospital chairs, because I went to A&E twice in the space of 3 days, and I was sat for 10 hours on the most uncomfortable chairs, because they haven't got backrests, only up to halfway up your back, no armrests. You know, there's no lumbar support in them. Yet I'm sat in them because I'm absolutely crapping myself about what symptoms I've got and what it could potentially be. So I'm sat in these chairs, not moving, bad posture, for 10 hours. So out of the 10 hours, I was probably sat for at least 8.5 of that 10 in an uncomfortable, non-DSE friendly chair. So I then started with the bad back on the last Tuesday. Back pain, right in my spine, right in my lower back. And I just put it, and I thought, oh, this is a bit strange. Back pain. More symptoms. I thought, oh god. Anyway, I went to A&E again on the Tuesday because I wanted some certain tests doing, and I was like, I'm not leaving this hospital until you have tested me for what I want you to test me for. And they were like, okay, we'll test you for this. Just probably to get rid of me, for this is the 5th time I've been to A&E. And anyway, the test came back normal, apart from my liver, which was slightly raised. Some liver function was slightly up. So I was like, okay, I'll take that for now. But then that evening, or the next day after that, so Wednesday, oh, my back was absolutely, I was in agony, all up and down my back, into my neck, and then my shoulders, and then my arms started to hurt. And I'm like, this is really bizarre. And it's just, I'm like, yeah. And since then, I've had pain in my back, I've had pain in my shoulders, my arms, even going down into my bloody hands. My knee joints have been throbbing. And I'm like, why have I just got all this sudden kind of muscly, bony pain, aches and pains? So, but it's actually not so bad in a minute. So I'm like, what is going on in my body? It's awful. But yeah, today is the best I felt in terms of actual physical wellness. Apart from I had about a 3-hour period, maybe 2 to 3 hour period where I felt really sickly, like really nauseous. I'm like, ooh. But it wasn't and it's really bizarre to say, but it wasn't a stomach nausea. It was a head nausea, because I felt quite lightheaded and a bit like, and I was looking around at things, like, ooh, if I move my eyes too much, it makes me feel sick. So it was a head nausea, if that makes sense, rather than it being a stomach-based thing. Because although I felt nauseous because of whatever was going on in my head, I actually still felt really hungry. So if it was a stomach nausea, I'd be like, ooh, food, no. But I wasn't, so it's just really strange. Psychological? Oh, don't get me wrong, I think some of these symptoms have been exacerbated by my anxiety. I really do. Even the doctor said it. Oh, you sound like you've got a bit of health anxiety. Well, I have, doctor, because I haven't felt like this in my entire life. Either I've been very unlucky with a random chain of symptoms for the past 4 weeks, or I picked up a virus which has really, really been playing hell with me. Yeah, I have no doubts that some of these symptoms have been made worse by my own mental state. And as my doctor told me on Friday, when I went to see the doctor on Friday, she said, yeah, you know, anxiety or stress can give people stomach ulcers. I'm like, really? I need to go to a beach then, shit. I need to go on holiday. Clearly. Write that down, doctor, on a sick note. Yes. And I'll get myself off. Bloody hell. But anyway, there you go. A bit of flim-flam for 10 minutes. But yeah, did we rest? I don't even think we flipping rested. Oh, you cannot rest at this location. Are you kidding me? I want it to be light. But no, I'm not seeing a therapist. Because I just need these next couple of test results to come back. I've got blood tests on my liver, because my liver levels were raised twice. My doctor sent me, I'll tell you the story. The doctor sent me to have some blood tests on my liver, because like I got my blood test done 2 weeks ago, and the results came back liver levels slightly high. What levels? I don't flipping know. I never explain these things to you, to you, do they? So I was like, oh, okay. And then when I went to A&E on Tuesday and insisted that they test me for my pancreas, basically, they were like, yeah, your pancreas levels are fine, your liver levels are slightly raised. I'm like, oh. So I went to my doctor's on Friday because I already had an appointment, and she was like, yeah, it's the same levels that were raised as last week. So now that it's been raised twice, I have to, like a forced hand, I have to now test you for all liver diseases, basically. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So I went to get my blood tested on, that was Thursday, sorry. I went to get my blood tested on Friday, and I walked to my doctor's to pick up the forms, because you can have your blood test done at the doctor's surgery, or you can go to a blood centre. And my blood centre is the hospital. It's literally a 5-minute walk away. And I was like, right. Picked up my forms. There were 6 forms. 6 forms with bags attached. I'm like, what the hell are you testing me for here? Bloody hell, there's 6 bags. So when I went to the hospital to get my blood test, I walked into the door, because it's like a system. You pick up a card and they call your number out. There's nobody in front of me, so I was straight in. She went, no, there's no people. Come in. And I went, there's me. There's what you tested me for. There they are. She went, bloody hell, that's a booklet. What have you done to deserve that? I said, you tell me, love. I've had 4 weeks of hell. Just take my blood, please. It was six booklets, or little things. But to be fair to her, I'm petrified of needles, or I was petrified of needles. I'm still touching the wood that everything's going to be fine health-wise, and I can look back on this experience and laugh with a cocktail in my hand. Remember that ill-fated June/early July of 24? Blood, wasn't that a nightmare? Never been an oldie since. They've been scared to go on holiday. Yeah. But yeah, was scared of needles. But because I've lost count of the amount of blood I've had taken. I must have had blood taken at least 10 times minimum over the past month. So I'm just like, you know what? Needles, they're not that scary. Every time I've had my blood taken, after the first 2 or 3 times, I'm just like, you know what? Stick it in. Stick it in and get it done. Please, just do it. And the last one that I had, she was a lovely African lady. She was absolutely hilarious, because I went in for my bloods done 2 weeks ago in the hospital, and I didn't have her. I had the other woman, and she was talking to somebody else. And me and the person that was taking my blood, we were both chuckling away, talking about using rusty needles and all the rest of it. But I had her this time, so oh, it's the funny one I'm having this time. But yeah, in terms of putting the needle in, I have come to the realization, having had blood taken so many times now, that there are people that are skilled in doing it, and there are people that clearly are not quite as good when it comes to making you feel it. Because sometimes they do it and you're like, oh, you can just, that's that sharp, scratchy feel, that cringy needle going in feeling. Oh, I felt that one. Oh, yeah, I felt that one, love. And then there's those that are, oh, sharp scratch. What scratch? What scratch? Oh, is it in? Oh, didn't feel a thing. Yeah, she just slid it in like butter. Choo, like knife through butter. In it went, didn't feel it. And to say that there were 6 vials, she was talking to me about her liver, because she was like, oh, I got my liver results yesterday. I'm like, oh, hope you're all right. She went, yeah, it's not too bad. I knew that we were talking about alcohol. And by the time we talked about rum and the rest of it, she's like, right, I'm done. Oh. Well, as far as blood's being taken, that was probably the most pleasant experience out of all of them. Right, expose myself to wasps next. Yeah. That could be the next thing, yeah. I draw the line at that, by the way. But it's true. It's a known strategy. Overexposure to a phobia does help. It really does. Anyway, let's see if we can find where we're supposed to be going. I'm going to end the stream round about sort of maybe 10ish, 10:15.
Hey, you not look like Ghoul. How come?
That's because I dressed up really snazzy today. When did we last save it? Did we save it after we killed all those things downstairs? I think we're just going to be honest. Does he look stupid enough to believe that we're not ghouls?
You not Ghoul. I knew. Not full Harry.
Yes. I wouldn't say that, Bob, but hey, Bob is thinking it's a good idea to talk to a ghoul like he's to a big hulking great mutant like he's stupid. Bob, you're supposed to be an intelligent person.
You not Ghoul. Or to say, not Ghoul, not be here.
Who's giving you orders? I think Bob should stop asking questions. I don't know about you guys, but Bob, why are you questioning somebody that looks like he could crush your head with his hand?
Oh, you find out soon.
Okay. Oh, we've been taken.
Oh, this is excellent. You know, I actually doubted my officers when they said they'd captured a prime normal. It is so nice to see you.
What? We've been captured, apparently. Oh, no. What's happened? You have messed up big time. Oh, have I? Oh, this is a reload. Oh, is it? Oh. A prime normal. This is a reload, is it? What do you want?
Why, when you become one of us, of course. I can't have a perfectly good prime normal and not make it one of the chosen ones, now can I? After you tell me where your vault is.
On one condition.
Conditions? How delightful. Go ahead, amuse me with your condition.
Okay, so we're going to have to reload this apparently, so we will reload it. But basically, I want to go free. What, we could sacrifice ourselves? No, sacrifice our vault. What? What? Would we do that? Put a bag over your head so I can stand being in your presence. I want to be able to ask you some questions first. Oh, what have we done? What have we done? I don't think we would sacrifice a whole vault just for us to go free. So, questions it is.
Why, certainly, my dear human. I'm curious just to see what you'll ask.
What is it you do here?
My dear human, this is the great procreator. Here we'll make others of the master race and ensure the unity. It's all quite glorious, I assure you.
So he's linked to the church people. Tell me about the unity.
The unity is our goal. It is quite simple, really. Certainly, even you have noticed the steady downhill slide of civilization.
No. I've been in a vault.
The super mutant is the next advancement in human evolution. To save the world, we will convert all the worthy individuals. Simple, efficient, glorious. Intuitively obvious to the most casual observer. We are highly intelligent and immune to disease. The strong survive. It is our goal to improve the human race. Ah, the wonders of technology. Before the war, the human scientists made a drug called FEV. It was designed to make the perfect human.
Oh.
Better. More than human. I too was once human. Like you, I was a slug wallowing in the mud before being exposed to FEV and undergoing my glorious transformation. Exactly. Now you see.
Questions?
Certainly. We have all the time in the world.
Glad to hear it.
Trust me.
Glad to hear it. Who do you work for?
We all work for the Master, to uphold the glory of the Unity. He was the first, you see. Fate, luck of the draw. I was the strongest of my batch to be dipped in the virus, and I have always supported the ideals of the Unity and the Master, for he is right. And for my devotion, I have been rewarded. He was our guide to the life-giving virus, and he is father to us all. And he so wants to meet you.
Oh,
I hope you're honored.
very honoured. So what is this virus?
Before the war, the humans made a virus called FEV to create the perfect man. They were successful, as you can... Oh, I suspect that's far above your ability to comprehend. But not to worry. Soon your eyes will be open to a whole new life. Haven't you figured it out yet? You're a prime normal. Soon you'll be one of us. The FEV was mutated by the war radiation. Those living in this desolate wasteland have been exposed to this mutant FEV, essentially inoculating them from the full effects. Oh my, you are brighter than I thought. Now you know why we need your vault.
Ah, but it's a big vault. How about some small answers first? More answers.
How could I possibly refuse a request phrased like that? We all work for the fate, luck of the draw. He was our guide to the life-giving virus.
Where is he?
He's busy with the children of the Cathedral. They actually consider us gods.
Oh.
But then, who can blame them?
You think you're gods?
Of course not. We are simply the future.
Okay.
Go ahead, ask your questions.
What do you want
We
me
are
for?
in no hurry. Haven't you figured it out yet? You're a prime normal. The FEV was mutated. Oh my, you are brighter than I thought. Now you know why we need your vault.
Okay, so this turns to the point where we basically say, screw you, you ugly son of a gun. You ain't getting nothing out of me.
We shall see, won't we?
Uh-oh. Oh.
Feel better now? Since torture is such a crass, yet oddly satisfying and effective technique, I'll ask you once more, nicely. Where is the vault?
Nope.
I rather hoped you'd say that.
Is this like an infinite situation? Until we tell him? I think it is, isn't it?
How was that?
Or until we
In a
die.
more chatty mood? Now, where were we? Oh, of course. The vault.
Oh, he'll basically either kill me or we tell him. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference because I think we're going to have to reload it either way. But I kind of think, well, Bob, scientist, probably not built for pain. This guy is torturing him. Would we eventually crack under the pressure? I think we probably would, you know. Smack, you know, my jaws hanging off, my teeth are out. You know, we're not exactly made of stern stuff, you know. Endurance levels 4. Okay, we'll give him up. He caves into the torture.
Excellent. I believe you understand. So you're sure you want to tell where the vault is? Torture can be so enjoyable.
Yes, I'm sure. So we got splooshed. They're all getting killed. Overseer. Oh dear. I think it was the overseer. Wow. Now, if we were playing this in true RPG fashion, that would be the end of this playthrough. You know, living with the consequences and all that. We happened to get captured, cracked under torture, and, well, Vault 13 sent Bob out to get water and he brought death and destruction upon them. I'm quite tempted to say that, you know, well, that's the way we've got to live with it, you know. Horrific ending, but that's the way the cookie crumbled on this playthrough. However, clearly I want to see a better ending than that, so we will continue onwards. But there you go. One of the possible endings. Never seen that before. So I am going to end the stream now. It's 10 o'clock and I know I've spent about at least 50 minutes blathering on about stuff. But it's good to get back into the swing. So I'm in Nottingham tomorrow for work, so I have been working from home quite a lot recently, so it's good to be getting out and about. And then Tuesday I've got my scan, so maybe you'll see me on Wednesday for another stream, and if I'm feeling particularly well, then it'll be Baldur's Gate 3, where hopefully things will go a little bit better than this. But yeah, next session of this we'll be back to recording sessions again. Just wanted to just kick back with something relaxing this evening, which turned into a horror show at the end there, as you've just witnessed. It's funny you should mention CK2, Ollie. I say it's funny because obviously that's my next series that I'm going to start, but I don't watch myself playing my own series, but, you know, because I've been sat with nothing much better to do with myself other than stew over health concerns, I've been watching a lot of stuff. Clarkson's Farm being the main thing, but obviously football being the other. Euros are on. Good timing, Euros are on. I guess I've got something to watch. But when there's no football on and I've watched 3 or 4 episodes of Clarkson's Farm, I'm like, well, I'll watch something else. To do what I started watching? I started watching my playthrough of Godin's Tale. Which I thought, oh, I'm feeling in the CK kind of mood. So I thought, what can I watch? Started watching somebody else play CK3. I'm like, you're not playing it like I like to see people play it. And I thought, you know, I'm just going to watch myself play it. I just want to watch myself play it. I'll see remind myself of how I got on with Godin's Tale. And I enjoyed it for about 3 hours. I watched the 3 hours of the first video. I thought, oh, this is quite fun. It's good. But anyway, there you go. So yeah, Wednesday, touch wood. Don't put it in your calendars. Clearly, but I'm aiming to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 on Wednesday and seeing if we can end Act 2, and then we can start up some CK2. So Wednesday. Oh, it's the football. Football has been great to watch when I am in a mood to not do anything that requires me to think. So watching football mindlessly has been great. But it has got in the way of a few things, I will admit. So no, you won't see me on Wednesday because I'll be watching the England game. For God's sake. But maybe a pre-football stream on Thursday, who knows, we'll see. Keep your ears, keep watching, I'll announce it, and if something's going to happen, you'll be the first to know. Next thing you might see might be another recorded session of this then. As we take up from where we left off, and pretend that horrible incident didn't happen. Do you know when we were resting our weary heads by the back of that van, where we couldn't rest? Yeah, that was all that we were dreaming about happening as we were just in a mid-snooze. We woke up with a horrible shock, hence why it says, you can't rest, do you? Can't rest, do you? Bloody hell, fills your mind with all kinds of madness. Anyway, yes, hopefully the football will go well on Wednesday. But, oh no, hang on. I am off to Nottingham tomorrow. I was supposed to be staying overnight. But because my scan's on Tuesday morning, I've cancelled the overnight stay. And I'm coming home tomorrow afternoon. So I might be able to stream tomorrow evening. Depends how I feel. After travelling on the train for 4 hours and being in a meeting all day, I might be a bit tired. But I have got the option available to me, so I'll let you know. But thanks for watching this evening. Thanks for keeping me company. It's been fun. It's been good. I know it's only a shorter stream than normal, but getting back into the swing of things. Deus Ex, the original one. Oh, I'd be up for that, you know. If I could get that to work, I'd be up for that. I mean, it'll look horrendous. It'll look horrendous by today's standards. But in terms of, again, an RPG old school, that was one of my favourite games when I was younger. Because again, as far as I could remember, it's like that's how role-play games used to be. Unforgiving, but you know, chocked full of you know, great dialogue, great branching paths. Worked out of the box. Oh, that I might have to play again. Was it JC Denton? Now this is really testing my memory here. Sometimes I have the ability to recall things from the distant past just like that because they left such a big mark on me. Ask me to remember somebody's name from last week, not a clue. Was it JC Denton? I think it was. Oh, look at that. I have a flipping good memory. That's how much I love that game. Yeah. That's a good call. That is a good call. I might have to, because I've played obviously Deus Ex Mankind Divided, which I absolutely loved, by the way. I'm gutted they're not doing the follow-up to that. Played the Human Revolution, which was good fun, and I played the Invisible War, which was meh, and of course I played the very first one. So it would be quite cool to revisit that on the channel. I like that idea. I'm going to take that away as another retro. I might end up doing this as a bit of a common thread as we move forwards. You know, retro games, just as recorded sessions when I get a moment or two, just, you know, alongside my main playthroughs. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Good call. I think it's because I played it so long ago. Literally, I played it. It was one of the first games I played when I first got my PC in 2000. I think I got my PC in 2000. My very, very first PC. And I played it on that. I'm sure I did. But because I played it that long ago, I remember it being absolutely fantastic. But I would never ever rank it in my top games because it was like so long ago I can't even remember. I just remember it being really good. But playing it again would be good to see in modern times, and obviously if you can look past the graphics and focus on the actual gameplay and stuff, which isn't that difficult to do actually. So I like that idea. I like it very much. But yeah, right, I'll let you all go. But as I said, thanks for popping in this evening. It's been good, even just for this couple of hours to take my mind off stuff. I actually went to football as well, not to play, because I decided even that playing football right now is not a good idea. With all the aches and pains that I've had, and you know, I don't even know what I've got going on in my body at the minute. So I thought, no, I'm even going to give football a rest for a week. But I went down to watch before I started playing this today. That's why I started a bit later. So I thought, I'm going to get out of the house because I've been sat in the house for 2 weeks, not going into the office, working from home constantly. It's just been, I think I've become a prisoner of my own home. But anyway, I'm hoping now that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, I'll get on that train in the morning, hopefully fresh as a daisy, have a good meeting, come back, maybe have a stream, and have a good week. But anyway, go forth, have a good rest of the evening, have a good week, and I'll keep you posted as to what we're going to get up to next. Oh, have you gifted it to me? Oh, Shelley, thank you very much. You also gifted me Dragon Age Origins, which I haven't forgotten about, and it is still on my list. Because I want to play that again on the PC, because I've never played it on the PC, and I want to play it on the PC. So that's on my list too. It's €1. Listen, it don't matter how much it is. It's always the thought that counts. I thank you very much. I thank you very much. I'm gonna have to install it now, aren't I? And give it a quick play, aren't I? Oh dearie me, yeah. Stream tomorrow. Oh, look what I've got for you. Got a little treat in store. Just an impromptu thing. Why not play 5 LPs? I can do it. Anyway, I'm going to install it now. Right, have a good evening, everybody. I say have a good week. Thanks for watching. Something a little bit different in terms of the stream. But yeah. And a sad ending to add to Not Tonight, and to add to Beat Cop, and to add to any other game where we've had a bad ending. Oh, dearie me. And until next time, I'll see you soon.